Change the lighting while I'm here. Hello, everybody. Try that. I don't care what it is behind me, but it looks a lot better. So yeah, seems to be good. Anyway, welcome to my live stream. Sorry about the echo. I know I'm a bit early, but yeah, has to be done. Now, I mean, the light is a bit bright. I know that, but hey, you know what I mean. Let me turn that one off. Will that be better? I don't know what better, that or that. I don't know. You see what I mean? Somebody tell me. Is the light okay? Yours going to be too dark. I don't know. Being honest. Anyway, right. Welcome to my live stream. I know it's a bit early, but let me shut the door. Brightness. Well, that one. Turn this one off. Right there. That will have to do. Me in front of the light. That's better. Anyway, right. Welcome to my live stream. I did say I'll pass date. Um, yeah. Bit early. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're going to be talking about mini consoles. Is it worth buying? Are they worth buying? Um, you know. Yeah. You tell me. You know what I mean? I've got a couple of mini consoles I'm going to show you during this stream anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean? Da, da, da. Hi, Trev. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm going to be talking about mini consoles. Are they worth buying? Because I started to collect. I've had my mini Super NES for a while. Um, so yeah, are they worth buying? Because at the end of the day, they don't take up much space, do they? They only take a bit of space up. So seems to be good. You know what I mean? So yeah, what do you think? Do you actually think they're worth buying at some point? You know what I mean? So yeah. I think personally they don't take up a lot of space. I think they're worth buying. You know what I mean? The C64. You know what I mean? I'm after that. I'm after the Evercade as well, just in case anybody knows. I'll show you a few games. The best game that I think I've owned through my gaming life when I was younger seems to be good. You know what I mean? The minis are good, but can be expensive. Yeah, they can be. I got mine at a reasonable cost. I think the C64 is hi Chris. The C64 is what is it, 60 quid, isn't it? C64, the mini one. You know what I mean? Something that I've been after. As I said, I've been after the Evercade for a while. You know, yeah. I reckon they're good. I reckon they're good consoles for the money. Yeah, I mean, if you get the the uh, the Atari ones, the Atari flashback ones, they seem to be good at a reasonable cost. I remember getting Chris. I want a C64. Yes, so do I. But it's having it's has, yeah, I would like an original N64. Um, not I mean, not the mini. I think if you buy the original one, I mean, it would be good. Congratulations on 2K subscribers. You deserve it, mate. Our the subscribers by the end of the year. Keep it good. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Dal. Very nice of you, mate. Yeah. 2K subscribers. It's gone crazy. I don't know why. I must be doing something right. I ain't going to change anything towards my channel except probably going live once a Monday every so often. I ain't going to do it every week. So yeah, I think the as we were talking about the mini consoles, I think they are worth it. Especially when you're strapped for space in your room, like I am. You know, but it's worth it. I think they're worth it up to a point. You know, yeah, C64 I'm after. It's because you're a normal bloke talking about something you enjoy. Yeah, you're right about that. I love my gaming. I mean, I started collecting games when you want a brief history. I started collecting games and games consoles when in 96, 94. Yeah, 94 when the first PlayStation come out. Um, I didn't have one myself. I got a Mega Drive instead. That was my first console. Um, I still love that console. I've got two of them now. So yeah. Um, I think the mini versions are brilliant because they also got more games, if you know what I mean, on the console itself. They're all built in instead of using cartridges and stuff like that. Well, that's what I think. I just think personally, it's all the case of that. The mini consoles have got their niche. It's a niche market, you know. Um, so yeah, I think that basically that it'd be worth collecting most of them. I'm after the Mega Drive Mini because I know they got about I don't know how many games it's got on that one. Um, I'm after that. I'm after the Evercade. I've been after the Evercade forever, being honest. Um, so I'll see what will happen there. Um, and then yeah, I'll show you a couple of bits. I got this mini, you know, which is the Super Nintendo mini, which hasn't been modded whatsoever. It's got I think it's 10 games, 10 12 games on it. If somebody let me know. You know what I mean? I think that's about right. Being honest, you know what I mean. It's hasn't been modded at all. I like the controller. Here's the controller. The N64 controller. It's a mini version of the original version. I am after so many consoles that it's crazy. You know what I mean? I think I think personally that I'm after Super Nintendo as it is standard. And theirs is a great console. Yeah, it is a good console. But I've also, we've shown these a few times, Joe. I've got the mini that Chris gave me. You know what I mean? That I bought off Chris. You know what I mean? Which has got 620 games in it, Chris. Because I like the controller as well. Let's turn the controller around. It's better. Yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm after the original consoles. You know what I mean? Not the mini. Even I've got the minis. I would like the original consoles as well. If I can lay my hands on them. I saw Super NES in a box with about 20 games, £225, I think it was on Marketplace, and that was in London. So I wasn't going to travel and fork out that kind of money. Being honest, you know. Um, I just think the gaming community now is got so large that basically that things are getting harder to come by. You know, I mean, I've got my outlet of buying stuff anyway. I mean, and people should know that me and Chris are gaming granddads are pretty good friends. So yeah, I mean, whatever I can pick up from Chris, it's all better for my channel. It saves me going to the shops. Um, because I don't do shops. I hate shops. You know what I mean? The only shop I go into is Aldi's, unfortunately, because I need to. Um, I have a V90 and a PC game. That's cool. That's cool, Trev. That is cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. You know, um, I still think the minis have their place in the market. Because I mean, they're the next generation below us. Because I'm 56 at the weekend. Don't have none of them kind of consoles. They're all into the new generation console, which is the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and the S. Plus helps the charity. Yeah, it does help the charity, Chris. It does. I mean, what I mean. I don't know how much I've spent. I don't want to know. Don't tell me because you know what I mean. I'd rather just you know what I mean. You know what's happening. That's between me and Chris, but it's all the case of yeah, seems to be good. I just think that my hallway's getting full of games now. I'm definitely going to need to get them shelves up at some point in the next few few months. It ain't gonna be that because money's tight in this house, unfortunately. But it's the way it is. You know, if you want to know the charity, just in case people know that Chris deals with the Stroke Association. He sends all the money I give him and whatever other people buy off him straight to the charity. If he hasn't got it himself, he always says in his videos, he will take it out of his own pocket and put the money in, which is brilliant. You know, as you mentioned, modding was yeah, yeah. I mean, I haven't. Um, I'm looking for a PS1 Mini as well, which would be good, being honest. Anything mini, I would probably pick up if I mean, if they name Chris, love Chris to bits. If he picks a mini up and he's already got it, I will buy it off him. There's no problem with that. I'll pick him up. I've got a room in this bedroom because this is our bedroom. Um, I do most of my videos from. Um, yeah, I'm aiming to get a room by myself. Being honest. Um, is there a PS2 mini out there? That's the question because I like my PS2. I love my PS2. If there is, even the Mini Cooper, heyo. Yeah, you know, is that make a? I'll tell you what. You cut one of them in half, Chris. I'll tell you what. It would be uh it would be good. You know what I mean? So you can make yourself a screen inside it and make it into a proper sim rig, couldn't you? I don't think there's a PS2 mini yet. I didn't think so myself, being honest. You know what I mean? I think it was all the case of it's it's bound to come out because there's a demand out there for consoles like that. I love my PS2, which is above me. It's about here. Yeah, there it is. Where my finger is. You know what I mean? They're bound to bring out a PS2 mini. They're bound, you know what I mean? I thought the Omega 500 mini was. Well, yeah, the Omega 500. I don't know about that one. Being honest, I've seen quite a few channels with the Amiga 500, but they've actually bought the original Amiga 500 and modded it themselves, or they got somebody to do it for them. I know a channel, the Jebs 24. I will go into that channel because she's quite good at what she does, but she's got a modded 500, the Amiga 500, yeah, and she's modded it and she's put more games on it and put ROMs on it and stuff like that, which seems to be working fine. But yeah, it's a reconditioned unit, so yeah, um, it looks good. I don't know how. Yeah, the Amiga's brilliant, but I won't buy one of them because they're about two, three, £400, I think, at the moment. If you look on Marketplace or eBay, oh god, man, eBay for stuff at the moment, everything's gone up. It's gone crazy. Um, you know, it's gone mad. I don't even know the reason why, being honest. I just think that basically because the postage has gone up, everybody else put their prices up in the first place. You know. Anyway, right. You know what I mean? Some games. You know what I mean? That I've got here that I think that I love. You know what I mean? I want to know what games you love. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I love Halo. You know what I mean? You won't think of it, but I do. I love the Halo games. You know what I mean? So basically, if I start off with the Halo Combat Evolution, this one, yeah, you know what I mean? On the original, I called it. People called it OG Xbox. It's the original Xbox. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love this game. You know, so I've also got Halo there, and then I've got Halo 2. Seems to be good. And then we're going into the 360 games now because you know what I mean. It went a bit crazy with Halo. Yeah, Halo Anniversary Edition seems to be good. Then we go into Halo Wars with its massive content, a book that's inside. Let's have a look. Yep, massive book inside. Crazy. You know what I mean? You know, and then we go to Halo Reach. See, I love these games. You know, I've got Halo 5 on my Xbox, Xbox One. Halo 3. You know what I mean? Seems to be mad. And I've also got Halo 4. So yeah. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, I've had to take them out of the excuse me, out of the shelf units that I got. You know what I mean? You know, out of the bookshelf, because at the end of the day, I know I've got so many Halos, but it's a lovely game set in the future. Brilliant game. I love it anyway. You know what I mean? You know, so it seems to be good. What you know what I mean? You know, I like to know what games you like the best. I mean, I like FIFA. Not many people do. Um, no suit. You know what I mean? I've said before on my channel that basically that I stopped buying the discs for them. I actually digital download them now. You know what I mean? I love my football games. You know what I mean? You know, there is another game called eFootball on the PS5 that plays quite, that doesn't play as well as FIFA, but it's still a good game. You know, the graphics are brilliant. You know, that's my take on football games. Being honest, you know what I mean. You know, it's when Chris said, "Oh, I've got a lovely game here that I love, FIFA." I know Chris don't like it, but you know he's never been into football, but I have. So yeah, I mean, it's each to their own. I mean, I bought FIFA 22 on my Xbox Series S for 14.99. I didn't pay the full what was the price of it? 59.99 originally. It was crazy. You know, I didn't think it was personally worth it. You know what I mean? You know, don't mind me. I'm checking out the screen. Uh, my favourite game ever is yeah. That's that. I haven't exactly seen that game. You know, I might have it. I don't know. What console is it on, Trev? You know what I mean? You know, I have to take a look. 'Cause I collect most games. Let's have a And, it's like playing career mode in sports games. Oh, cool! I'll have to take a look out. I'll have to take a look at PlayStation One. Okay, I'll have to take a look out for that one. You know what I mean? You know, unless Chris has got it. Yeah, I will take a look. I mean, you know, I'm interested in other people's games that they're interested in, because why not? I'll take a look myself, because you know, see what it's like. Being honest. So yeah, that's what I think anyway. I think I'll take a look at new games. There's no problem, you know. You know, sorry I look a bit rough. You know what I mean? Need a haircut, need a shave. I just think I've had one of those few days. Being honest, I'm tired, but you know what I mean. You know, things have to be done in this flat, unfortunately. You know. Yeah. Anyway, you know what I mean. You know, any PC games that anybody interested in, because you know what I mean. You know, there's loads of kind of like war games out there, aren't there? Yeah, it probably is one. If it's rare, that's better. Stop freezing. Um, you know, how much is it? And is it you think it must be worth the money, Trev? If you know what I mean, you know, if it you know what I mean, you know, let me know. You know what I mean? Is it hard to find though? That's the other question. You know what I mean? If it's a difficult game to find, it's going to be expensive. You know what I mean? You know, because other people keep collecting. There's quite a few people that keep collecting loads of stuff, loads of games. You know, so yeah, you know what I mean? I like my PS1. You know, I actually laid my hands on a PS1, because when I moved somewhere along the line, I actually lost my PS1. Um, but I got one back for 30 quid in cash converters, 60 quid complete one, dude. Cool, that's all right. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind forking out 60 quid for the game. If, yeah, I mean, if it's that rare, um, that's no problem. I think the game's worth. It's a game's worth collecting. Yeah, must be worth collecting. It's 60 quid now. You know what I mean? Both on the PS1 to death and need to replace it now. You mean to say to me that either your PS1 has played it to death, or the disc has been had enough? Oh dear, yeah, but some games are worth playing. It makes no odds how you see it. You know what I mean? Um, if it's worth playing, it's worth playing. Hello, whoever else is on my live stream. It says free. Does that include me or don't include me? I don't know. Yeah. When it comes down to my sub count, I ain't got a clue what happened. I'll just give you what happened. I mean, it's what's happening is every single bank holiday, I'm put out a video and it goes crazy, and then I'll get subscribers. The last bank holiday was the Queen's 70th jubilee. I was on 1,900 and something at that point. Just after the weekend, it went to 1,000, 2,000, just over the 2,000. Um, I don't know why. Haven't got a clue. Couldn't tell anybody. You know what I mean? It's just bank holidays. Something about bank holidays my channel does well. Next one is in August. I dread to think what's going to happen now. Put out a video. You know what I mean? Mm. Relation page on Facebook. Page on Facebook. Yeah. I think I'm on that. Yeah. I'm on that. Yeah. You know what I mean? UK Crowd Gaming is a good channel to take a look at. Gaming Grandad, of course. Um, it's a brilliant channel. Wish he had more subs. It would be nice. And you know what I mean? And then the other one is that yeah, I mean I got into emulation thanks to Andy UK Crowd Gaming. He gave me an emulation machine with about 300, 400 games on it. It's only a handheld. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was quite good. I went to his first time I met him. He gave me that. I wasn't expecting nothing, being honest, because I don't. But good friends in the gaming community are pretty good. We all get on with one another. We all do. We all are into the same passion of gaming, which is brilliant. So yeah, you know, I do put my videos up on certain pages on Facebook as well. I've got used to doing that. I don't do it every single time because I just think I might be taking advantage of their page. Being honest, I'll put it on mine. It gets to a stage where yeah, I will do it now. Um, I just think that I'm taking advantage of their media. But if it's working, it must be working. As I said, it's a bank holiday time seems to go mad on my channel. I don't know why. Um, you know, I, I looked on my phone and most got some from Spain, Vietnam. Uh, got a couple of subscribers from Russia. Even though it's a sore subject. You know what I mean? A couple from Ukraine, USA, Canada. Um, UK happens to be my biggest, being honest, of subscribers. For you know what I mean? So yeah, YouTube channels um, grow in their own way, the way that I see it. Yeah, you have to promote yourself. Yeah, that's true. Promoting yourself actually helps, um, which is good, being honest. Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna promote yourself, you might as well stick your videos out on every single emulation group you got. I want to start this this as a channel and the part opening video games. That'd be a good idea. I mean, you know, I haven't been um, in YouTube that long. This is I started April 2021. Um, So yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I mean, I got into editing thanks to Chris. How to edit a video, how to put you know move things around, stuff like that. I'm still learning. I only just about put a short up um, the other day. That was my first one, saying I'm going to go live. Action figures and trading cards to edit is scares me to death. um, I think once you learn the basics, that's all you need to know. I mean, how to drag and drop from one to the other, and then drag and drop it into the box, um, and then learn how to do um, little intros like I've done through Play. There's a place called Placeit on the internet. They can make well, you can make your own intro quite easily. It only takes me about 5 minutes to make one now. I think I've learned that basically that, 4 or 5 intros actually works because nobody know what intros I'm going to put on at certain times. I just fancy the change. I've got, even though my intro's quite good, the first one that I made, the blue one, Tony Tech Power on it. I think it'd be worth take, trying to learn it. Being honest, I mean, once you got the knack of it, I think it becomes second nature. That's what I think. I mean, that's what I've learned. I mean, I'm still trying to learn other things about it. What I mean, and the software's free, so you can't really complain at that. Even though I pay for the professional version because you get more out of it. I mean, I think it's £17.75 for 3 months, so it's really quite cheap, being honest. But so yeah, I like my minis and C64. I want to get. You know what I mean? I'm definitely after. As I said, I'm definitely after the Evercade. Please, it would be nice. You know what I mean? I want one of them, but since my birthday's on Sunday anyway, so see what happens. You know, yeah. I think if you learn editing, it's worth it. Even just to put intros in front of your videos and at the back of one. It's simple. I didn't. I really didn't think I would say that it's actually quite easy to use. So that's what I think. I think it's quite easy to use. So basically, yeah, you know, and it's once you've got used to the software, and you got used to making other stuff on it, it should be easy, you know. Anyway, going back to my games, I'm actually collecting the Skylanders stuff. And let me show you a couple of models. You know, so, I've got quite a few models. These Skylanders. You might as well start collecting. I love stuff like this. You know, yeah, definitely. Definitely love stuff like that. Highlanders, Skylanders models. I'm definitely into. I've got them in a good place, so seem to be safe. I don't know whether Chris has got any more. I don't know. You know. Yeah. Wonder where everyone is. I don't know, mate. They will turn up when they turn up. I said 8:30 originally. Um, Hard day for Nintendo. No, I'm a Sega person. No, I mean, I never liked Nintendo. I never have done, but I got the minis because collector in me wanted them. You know, the collector's saying, yeah, you need to collect Nintendo stuff now as well as all the other consoles that I collect for. You know, so I don't know. I don't know where people are. I ain't got a clue. I know other people are doing live streams at the same time. I think at the Heart of Zany's doing her video, her live tonight. I don't know whether they gone over to there or I don't know. I really ain't got a clue. I'm not worried. You know. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know where everybody is, Chris. Being honest, I'm not going to worry about it. This is going to go up on my channel anyway. I just think personally that I mean, people are either interested with what I'm saying or not. That's the way life is, you know. Now, going off the beaten track a bit, I mean, I did have my PIP assessment last Thursday. So yeah, I had a phone conversation. They wanted me to go to Ashford from where I am, which is in Northfleet, Kent, if you want to know. They wanted me to travel 35 miles out of my way just and on a train, which I can't do because of my health reasons, which is my mental health, being honest. I wasn't going to travel that, especially to get there for 9 o'clock in the morning so they can go and get stuff. So I had a phone call conversation from a very nice person. Don't know what his name was, I've forgotten, but I gave him all the information, you know. You know what I mean? So I'm aiming that basically they said 8 weeks. My mate Richard got it in 3 after the assessment. So I'm thinking another 3, 4 weeks time, I should have a letter coming through the post. But then again, I've had another friend that literally got their money in the bank before the letter turned up. So yeah, that was good. You know, I mean, they got to backdate it legally by law. You know what I mean? Off the beaten track about games, but I mean, I'm thinking about the money. The money situation would be nice. It would help us out immensely, being honest. So I mean, um, yeah, you know what I mean? Mini consoles. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I mean, I still, I mean, I still, I want to get. There's other consoles I want to get. You know what I mean? That's good news. Yeah, well, it would be good news. It's all the case of that I've been discriminated against because my other half, Tanya, I'm a full-time carer. So what has happened is that basically that they just because I could move around at 100 miles per hour, they reckon that basically I wasn't disabled enough to pick pit last time. Um, Having the phone conversation because no sooner you walk through the door, you've lost 12 points because you can walk and talk. So my I told him I told him exactly what I suffered with. Now, I mean, he asked about my heart murmur that I've got because my tablets that I take actually gave me a heart murmur. But if I'm stable, that's the best thing about it. Being honest, I'd rather be stable and have a bit of pain than take some painkillers than literally um, do something stupid, which I don't want to do. I've got too much to live for. You know what I mean? I've got my kids. You know, I don't think Tanya could live without a carer, being honest. So yeah, needs to be good. So one day at a time, see what happens. If I even get the basic rates for both, I'll be happy because it's 340 quid a month. You know what I mean? Even the basic rate, and then they're gonna have to backdate my pay till January because that's when I started applying. Was January 25th this year. So they can't discriminate it because they didn't see me. As soon as I mean, the last time I took a PIF assessment, they actually assessed me on what jewelry I was wearing because I wear quite a bit of jewelry, like watch, chains, you know what I mean, rings. And they said because I wear jewelry, they can discriminate me. They can deduct points for some reason, which don't work because it's out of flipping order what the government are doing about that. Because they don't even health professionals, are they? They're sitting there with with a computer giving a report out about a person that they know nothing about. But that's them for you. That is typical them, being honest. Never mind. Anyway, right. Now, I mean, yes, I'm still collecting the Skylanders stuff. I still want to get a book with all the names on it. Would be good. Um, Yeah. So people that wanted to join me ain't here, so it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, I'll be talking to myself, and then still be live streamed, won't it? It still go up on my channel. So yeah, you know, 35 minutes in. What's the time now? 9 o'clock. Give it another half hour. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, yeah. When it comes down to technology, yeah, I'm the one that's probably got it. You know what I mean? You know, I must have at least one, two, three, about six mobile phones. One, two, three, four. Yeah, about six mobile phones I've collected throughout the years. You know, I mean, even I collected this one from my mate Richard. So this is the Music Express phone. You know, I got this for 50 quid when Richard paid 230 quid for it originally. You know, okay, mate. No, no. Yeah, about one, Chris. Yeah, no problem, mate. I'll see you then. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll leave around about 5ish because I've got to get some booze, haven't I, for the get together on Saturday. See, you know what I mean, Music Express phone. See you later, Chris. You know what I mean? You know, also got the headphones that goes with that. That seems to be good. You know what I mean? You know, the original Nokia headphones. So yeah, I have got a mausoleum in here. Being honest, you know. So yeah, I've got the. This is a Nokia. Yep, yep. It's a Windows phone. You remember when they come out? You know what I mean? You know, Windows phone. You know what I mean? You know, and then I've got the BlackBerry Classic. You know, I should show these on my channel. Being honest, you know, and then I probably did. If you take a look at my channel, you'll probably find stuff like this. And then I've got the this is the HTC Sensation. If you want to know, and you want to know what phone I'm using now, I haven't got it on me. It's in the front room. The phone that I've got now is the Galaxy Fold 2, Z Fold 2. Yeah. Brilliant phone. I recommend it. You know, show all different tech. Yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing. I've got so much tech in this room, and it's all tidy and clean and dusted and everything else. You know, I can go into PDAs, mobile phones. I could probably go into tablets as well. I must have at least one, two. I've got about four tablets, I think. I got the I've got an iPad Air, the original one. That seems to working perfectly. Still working perfectly today. Uh, my phone died. What happened to it? Do you know what happened to your phone? What happened? Did it just die, or did it give up the ghost? And I'll tell you something. That basically that I will show tech off. There's no doubt about it. You know what I mean? You know. I've got in here. Here's my Mac. Yeah, 21-inch Mac. Um, you know what I mean? You know. Screen smashed. Oh dear. What was it? An iPhone, Trev. And I've got a G3 sitting beside it. You know, and I've got a G5 sitting underneath my desk. I've got an Alienware computer sitting here, and I'm on the Asus G20. If people want to know, but it's been updated. It, you know what I mean? It's got 120 gigs of RAM. It's got a it's 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 got a I'm trying to remember what I got off it now. Yeah, you know what I mean, you know, 120 gigs of RAM. You know what I mean, you know, you know what I mean, it's got two SSDs on it, 10 terabyte in each. You know what I mean, you know. No, Hawaii. Oh, right, okay. I mean, is it worth changing? Um, you know, because if it is, you might as well change it. I mean, I swear by Samsung phones, but you know what I mean, for some reason, I saw the Fold, the Z Fold 2 when it first come out. I had to have it there and then. It was a very expensive phone, 1,850 quid. But I abide by it because I'm blind in my. If you know, Trevor, I'm blind in my left eye completely. Can't see a thing. But when you open it up into a tablet form, it actually quite good. Screen cost as basically the same as a new phone. That's a bummer. You might as well buy a new phone then. And the problem is with screens nowadays, they're more expensive than the phones themselves. You know what I mean? You know, if I smash my screen on my phone, I'm talking about nearly £400 because it folds. You know what I mean? You know, it's crazy money. You know, it's totally crazy money. Isn't worth the hassle. You know what I mean? Is it worth changing? Yeah, of course it is. Well, you might as well buy a new phone if the screen's going to cost more than the phone itself. It's worth changing them. You know, yeah. I mean, I have got a projector beside me. Yeah, on carer's allowance. Yeah, I'm in the same situation, Trev, mate. I'm a full time carer, mate, and that carer's allowance ain't worth shit, mate. You know what I mean? What is it, £69 something a week, isn't it? You're working for what, £2 something an hour. You're supposed to do 35-hour week, yeah. That's what the government says. Um, I can have my rant about it now because you actually said something. I just think if they gave us £120 per week, it'd be worth it. But if you're looking after a loved one, yeah, I mean, you know, like I do, and probably like you do, yeah, I mean, my other half suffers from cerebral palsy. It's a 24/7 job, and they don't exactly see what you actually do for that 670 quid, which is a mick take. Sorry, but it is. You know, yeah. My mum. Yeah, it's difficult. I know how difficult it can be, mate. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat. Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, I mean, if put it this way, Trev, if you want to contact me personally, if you want to have a chat or anything like that, mate, quite welcome. You go through Messenger on my Facebook. It's Anthony Powell, mate. If you want to chat, and yeah, I mean, if you're feeling low and you want to talk, yeah, I mean, you're quite welcome to message me. Yeah, I mean, because I know exactly what you're going through. Yeah, my other half is 48 this year, and she's been suffering from cerebral palsy all her life. And there's times where basically it gets hard. You know, it's only going to get harder. You know, but I understand exactly where you come from, mate. You know what I mean? You know, as I said, you want to message me, you're quite welcome to, mate. I'll let you. You know what I mean. You know, plus we got a couple, quite a bit in common. We're into our games as well, so that'd be good, wouldn't it? You know what I mean. You know, think out of the box situation. Yeah, carers allowance ain't worth nothing, mate. You know, especially now. You know what I mean? You know, everything's going up. Everything's gone up. You know what I mean? You know, my electric is something like £15 every 2 days. You know what I mean? You know, so yeah, had to put that on today. My carers allowance come through today. I've had to buy food and I've had to put electric on. Yeah, I mean, you know, and the food bill. I mean, you know, the food bill. I don't get paid till Friday, so our food bill for this week come to 48 quid, and that wasn't a lot. That was just basic stuff, and I don't think people understand that. Yeah, I mean, you know, the government won't understand it because the reason why most of them are multi-billionaires in the anyway. They wouldn't understand if their life depended on it. You know, they should come and live with us for a week and see how they feel after a week, and then give us more money. I think well, we should be getting double what we should be getting. I reckon 120 quid for caring for a loved one. No, they don't care. Of course, they don't care. You know, 120 quid, £120 would be okay because at least you know you can cover some kind of expenses during the week. because I get paid Friday. We're not on Universal Credit. We're on the old ESA system. You know what I mean? That's not even enough, being honest. You know. See what I pay out of my carer's allowance this week. I've only got £12 left until Friday, but that's gonna. You know what I mean? I ain't got that. I think I've got 7 now, but it would last me. You know what I mean? I'll put all the gas and I'll put the gas and electric on and the food. That's what counts. The rest of it's irrelevant. You know. You know what I mean? It's not a matter of understanding. Yeah. Well, I think if the boot was on the other foot, right? And say if a government minister lived in our shoes for a week, they would do something about it, but they won't. You wouldn't get that happening ever. You know what I mean. They wouldn't. They would not understand at all. Do you collect? Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. You're right. We all need a little enjoyment. Yeah, I agree. YouTube. Yeah. You know what I mean? Me collecting games. You probably in the same situation. You probably collect games and stuff like that, consoles. When you can afford it. I think it's down to that. You know what I mean? I'm suppose I'm lucky. I don't have to go to a shop. I can go to Chris if I want anything. And yeah, I mean, we just come to some arrangement and that's it. You know, so that's how come my game collection has got on hyper mode. Being honest, you know what I mean, because Chris will actually help me. Games, figures, Hot Wheels, and trading cards. Yeah, Hot Wheels are cool. You probably know you know what I mean. Hot Wheels are cool. I mean, figures. Yeah, game figures are quite good. What, the big ones or the small ones? Because there's quite a lot in there. You got the Halo stuff, the Evening Coopers. What are you doing? You know what I mean? We're talking about figures for games. You know what I mean? There's I'm collecting the Skylanders stuff. You know what I mean? I think they're cool. You know, I don't think I'll be collecting the full set at some reason. Good thanks, Tony. Yeah, cool man. You know what I mean? Um, I just think the Skylanders stuff look good. I'm gonna show you. I'll show you a couple. Wow. These are really cool. You know what I mean? I don't know the names of them, but I'm not going to get a book that I can. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? You have 2 Halo figures. Yes, please. You got that? You got the helmet. You know what I mean? Because that's worth some money now. You know, it's definitely worth some money. Trust me. Yeah, I'm collecting Skylanders figures because I reckon they're cool. They're quite small to keep. Ain't got a lot of space in my bedroom because this is our bedroom. You know. Animo. Yeah, well, cool, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm collecting the Disney ones as well. Look, most of them. I've got bookshelves in my hallway, which has got most of the. I did a video on it a few weeks ago, or a couple of 2, 3 weeks ago, of the Infinity characters I got. I did name them. Seems to be good, you know. So yeah, I mean, I want to do a review on my PS5. It works perfectly. You know, seems to be a sore subject when it comes down to PS5 reviews at the moment. There's so many of them online, especially on YouTube. I don't know whether I should do a review or not. Being honest, because my personal opinion, now they ironed out all the kinks, which happened in the first place, um, seems to be fine now. I have no problem with my PS5 whatsoever. I didn't think I would get one, being honest, at the price that they were. But with the collector in me, just had to buy one. You know, I I need a TV console. What kind of console for the TV, Trev? You know the problem is with most collectors now, they ain't got enough space because one room's never enough. You know what I mean? I'm running out of space in this room. There's no doubt about that, and it's our bedroom. You know, but I don't know. You know what I mean? You know, the Disney Infinity characters are cool. I like them ones. You know what I mean, I ain't gonna try. I'm gonna try and collect the whole collection, but I know some of them are pretty rare, so it's gonna cost money, loads of money. PS3, most likely. Um, yeah, that's cool. At least you've got a room to yourself, which is good because I haven't. You know, most of my stuff is in. Most of the stuff in here is all my technology, like my computer, my computers. You know, what I mean, my ultra wide screens, stuff like that. If you look at my videos, you'll see what I've got behind me. Um, yeah, 100% agree. Always need more space. Room display. Skylanders and Disney only have no display. Yeah, I mean. Best idea is literally get literally. I was thinking my other half Tanya was literally saying to me, eventually I'm going to need an office, a big office space. Hire the office space out once a month and put everything in there. There's no doubt about that. I mean, you know, that's in the pipeline in the next 3 4 years. It won't be before that because my collection is going to be so vast that basically I'm going to need something like that being on, so I can stream like this today in the office instead of at home. You know, but problem is my other half as my other half needs me, unfortunately. You know what I mean? You know, she needs help with everything I do, shopping, everything. She needs help with all that stuff. You know, I was saying to Trev, I'm a full time carer, so as far as me getting an office, it's going to be years time. You know, it ain't going to be now. Being honest, I convert my garage into a game, my games room. Well, at least you had a garage. You know what I mean? You know, at least you had some space that you could actually work with. I ain't got that. I'm living in a one bedroom flat. Um, you know, and most of the stuff that you see on my videos is in the bedroom. Most of my game stuff is basically in the hallway and in the front room. You know, I like making videos in the front room. You can see what's behind me. So yeah, you know what I mean. You know, I suppose I'm blessed. I suppose to have a other half, my partner. Uh, be happy that I'm actually doing something because I only started YouTube April last year, 2021. So I don't know what I'm doing right. I ain't got a clue. It seems to be working. Subs seem to be up, so seems to be good. You know, as I said, if I had a garage, I would have done exactly the same. Literally converted it into a games room, no doubt about that. So you got any mini consoles? So I was talking about these. You know, this hasn't been modded. It's got the original 20 games, I think, or 21 games. But this is the anniversary edition of this, the Nintendo. And that's got 620 games, I think. You know? So, yeah. Maybe to collect more mini systems. Hopefully. I wish my computer will stop doing what it's doing. You know? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I have the same mini, not modded. Yeah. You know what I mean? Modding's good. You know? Anything emulation, if you can emulate it, brilliant. You know? Know what I mean? I remember I saw a video the other week with Andy UK Kraut Gaming. His son modded the what is it? The what console was it? Nintendo. It was a Nintendo, the tablet version, the original one. Know what I mean? He modded that. That looked good. That looked brilliant. You know. So that looked good as well. It looked brilliant. You know what I mean? He was playing games on it quite happily. One thing, would you put your channel growth down to? Yeah, it would do. One. Can come up and down. I know that. I mean, I know it can happen. You know. You know what I mean? If you, as you said, if you grow, you can grow too quick. You know what I mean? You know, and then basically subs will just go downwards. You know what I mean? Um, you know what I mean? I understand that. You know what I mean? You know, I just think I'm doing something right, so people subscribe. Being honest, I don't even know the reason. You know what I mean? As I said earlier, it's all to do with basically that every bank holiday I seem to get loads of subs for some reason. But that's the way it is. You know what I mean? You know, I'm expecting the subs to go down at some point. You know, you know what I mean? You know, if it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. You know what I mean? You know, I know. YouTube don't like you growing your channel too quick either. 280. Um, if you really want to think about it, you know, I don't think about it as subs. You know, I don't look every day to check how many subs I got. You know, it's like once a week if I'm lucky. You know, I think if I do once a week just to take a look what I've got, that's about it. Because you get obsessed by numbers. Yeah, check out Cooper's World. It's a good channel. You know what I mean? Very good channel. Yeah, I mean, I think it's down to time. Yes, I agree. If you haven't got the time, I mean, you know what I normally at least the way I see channels is they will put you put content up when you're ready. Um, it's not down to it's not down to. I think it's got to be regular up to a point, and then it doesn't have to be. Because at the end of the day, I mean, if I don't make a video for a week, the next video goes mad. So I presume they're anticipating a video somewhere along the line, like they normally do. You know. So the way I see it is right. Pump out 2 videos a week, but they're only short ones. They're only around about the 5 6 minute mark. Yeah, 1 video a week. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if that's the only time you've got, that's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody does their own thing with their channel. You know, make 4 videos after I launch as a channel, so I report them. Yeah, good idea. Try that then, Trev. Yeah, because you know what I mean. You know, I think I think it also gives you an outlet from what your normal life, if you know what I mean, because it's outside that, isn't it? You know, I mean, normal life carries on regardless, work, everything else. You know, it gives you an outlet for yourself, especially if you're the only people or the only person that collects in your family. Like me, I'm the only person that collects in the whole of my family. You know, um, so yeah, it gives me an outlet. It also helps my mental health, being honest. You know, my mental health has been through shit. You know what I mean? You know, especially 2020. I mean, you know, I felt well bad, but making my channel actually helps my anxiety. You won't believe it would, but it does. You know what I mean? It done me a world of good. You know, it's actually helped, and it gets me away from being a full time carer as well. Being honest, you know. So that's the way I see it. The way that I see it is that basically it's a help for me. You know, it definitely helps me get away for a while. You know, from the grind and everything. You know, so yeah, it seems to be good. I just find it difficult at points. You know, but that's my mental health for you. At least I know what I'm suffering with, which is a good thing because I've learnt that from the last 10 years. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, having some videos already ready to go. Yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah, I mean, what I got is a little video camera. That's all I've got. You know what I mean? I bought it. When did I buy it? I bought my video camera about 4 months after I started my YouTube channel because I was doing it through my phone at one point. You know, tried. Yeah, that's a good idea. Always good to have backup videos just in case. I agree. Now, I mean, anyway, going back to my video camera, I bought it 4 months after I started my YouTube channel. It's not it's 1080p. It's not full. It's full HD. So, I mean, I only paid around about 40 quid for it. It's got a mic, remote control. I mean, even got a stand. I mean, got a tripod for it. Um, it took me a while to get used to what I was doing, making videos. It took me a while to do that. Um, you know, and it did. It took me ages to get used to what I was doing. Then I got into editing. And I'm thinking, well, now, Wayne, yeah, which was good. Thinking exactly, yeah, yeah. I got borderline. But if you've got a personality disorder, or have you got borderline personality disorder like I've got? Because that's what I've got, and I've got depression, borderline personality, I've got borderline personality disorder, depression, and then I've got ADHD, autism, and then if you put that on top of OCD, I think I've been diagnosed with all that stuff in the space of 9 years, and my doctors say to me that didn't say it. They literally signed me off because I had a nervous breakdown in 2012. You know, yeah, I'll drop. You know what I mean, Trevor, I'll drop you a sub as well. You know what I mean? I think I've done it already, but I'll take a check. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I like to have your thoughts on most things. It's been pretty good. I'm gonna go back to the other half, make sure she's okay and she's got drink and stuff like that. And thank you very much for joining me, you two, and Gaming Grandad because he joined me as well. Oh, we've got four now. Okay, now I mean, yeah, yeah, so that will be, yeah, a good idea. Now I mean, do you message Mark? Did I message Mark? No, why? Now I mean, should I have done, or I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Can't remember. Not with my memory. You know. I didn't message Mark. I don't think I did. Brain's not there, not today. It's been elsewhere, being honest. I've been out shopping and stuff like that. I've been busy. Yeah, you know. we have been talking about mini consoles, you know. I mean, So yeah, you know. I mean, this is one of the best games I love. Halo, Halo, Halo 4, Halo 3. Seems to be good. I'm showing them again. Halo Reach. I love this game. Halo Wars. Seems to be good. Know what I mean? And Halo. Halo, the anniversary edition, Halo 2. Seems to be good. And Combat, this one. Seems to be good. Know what I mean? I love Halo. You know? Know what I mean? You know? Yeah, I'll drop you a sub when I finish Trevia. You know what I mean? You know? Trev Opens Stuff. Is that the channel? I will drop you a sub. No problem, mate. You know? Yeah. You know what I mean? You know? Anyway, right. That's me done for today. What I'm going to do is actually go off now. It's been a pleasure talking to you lot. You know what I mean? You know? Old man waffling about games and games consoles. Um, you know? I will literally do another live stream next week if I can. You know what I mean? You know, same time, past 8. You know, Yorkshire Media. All Xbox games are good. Hello, Tony. Hello. Right, you want me to stay on now for another half hour? It doesn't bother me. Thank you. You know what I mean? You know, anyway, you know what I mean? You know, it's been a pleasure. Next time, try and make it earlier if I can. Now, our past 8 seems to be about right for my live stream. I'll probably do one next week. I will do a short about it anyway. First time I've done a short. So, yeah, it's been a bit mad. You know, thanks for everybody joining. I showed you a couple of mini consoles and my Halo collection. You know, I've got Halo 5 on my Xbox. You know what I mean? You know, love that game. It's well cool. You know what I mean? You know, and I will see you soon. I'll probably do a video about Thursday time. Don't know what it's going to be about yet. I will figure that one out as I go along, like I normally do. As for the sub count, I don't bother looking any longer. Once a week, see what happens. You know. Uh, uh, I will try, mate. I'll give that a go. Yeah, yeah, I'll give that one a go. I mean, I'll see if I got it already. See what happens. Uh, It's up to you, Tony. Great stream, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be back next week, next Monday, about 8:30. I will let you know. Trevor, you need to contact me, mate. Just contact me through Facebook. You want to chat, mate? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, it's Anthony Power if you want to know. So just, you know what I mean? If you want to chat, you need to. You know what I mean? You know, let me know. Right. Night, night, Mark. All right. Anyway, I'm going. You know, it's hot in this room now, and I will see you in the next live stream on Monday. Video coming on Thursday. You know what I mean? You know, no, no trolls. I'm not going into that conversation because it doesn't. I won't go into that conversation because it's not a silly subject. It's a subject that needs to be sorted. But um, um, I'm not going into it. I just don't see the reason why at the moment. You know, I'll probably do a video. I'll probably do a video about it, but I don't know. You know what I mean? You know, I get on with everybody. So as far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? You know, I haven't had that kind of problem. If I did, being honest, um, I wouldn't be happy. And not many people like me when I'm happy, or or they wouldn't like me at all. Um, because they can't judge a person on what they're doing. I mean, because that's what kind of people some people do, I'm not mentioning any names whatsoever because it ain't worth it, because I get on with everybody, you know. It's a difficult subject. It's a subject that needs to be spoke about. I agree, but I'm not going there. You know what I mean? Because if people want to do that kind of thing, they definitely got a problem with themselves, as far as I'm concerned. But that's the way it is. Anyway, right, I'm going. You know, and I will see you a lot later. Thanks for joining me. You know, Trevor, if you need to contact me through Messenger, mate. You know what I mean? And I will see you a lot later and have fun. You know what I mean? Glad you enjoyed my stream. Night, mate. See you later. Take care and bye for now. Bye, everybody. Take care.